I didn't see it that way, and I wondered what you thought, April.
So let me say this, Trump fatigue. Let's talk about Trump fatigue. That's one of the things. That's why there's 9%. People are tired of this. They've seen this before. January 6th, they've seen 2 impeachments. They've seen him on trial. He's a convicted felon. They've seen 4 years of, I guess, Donald Trump being Project 2025 in a minor level. Then also prior to that, how did he become a politician? By trying to disqualify the first Black-hued president in this nation. And he's doing the same thing again with Kamala Harris. Yes, there's a segment of society who doesn't, but there's a large section of society that does. Now, let's talk about the reason why people don't understand or know who Kamala Harris is. Let's put the big elephant in the room, if you will, on the table, race. And she's a woman. I wrote a book about it, Black Women Will Save the World, an anthem. And a lot of times when Black women walk into the room, you discount them, okay? And then, oh, she doesn't bring anything to the table. But this woman, I watched a poll. She is more qualified than many of those who have run and become presidents before. She was a DA. She was an attorney general. She was also of the state of California. She was also a U.S. senator. And she
But
was
April, like the irony though of what happens, and this is the gender politics, Hillary Clinton was also more qualified than Donald Trump. The qualifications, I think you really have to ask the question, like
yeah.
we know the qualifications, but yet somehow it never seems to be
So
the
let
most
me
critical
bring back in
factor.
on that Hillary Clinton thing. I asked her in real time back then when she was running against Donald Trump and she lost. It was not long after she lost. She said, April, I know, and she said this to a lot of people, but I remember poignantly. She said, I know that if, as a woman, if I would have gone after Donald Trump and attacked him, they would have called me an angry woman.
Right.
It's unfortunate, like Shirley Chisholm said, the first Black woman to ever run for president in 1972. She said, being a woman and being Black is a double whammy. Being a woman is a whammy. When we walk into the room, the first thing, you are a woman. Now, here's the next piece of the puzzle. People don't know who she is because she was not the Biden of Obama's administration. He respected her. And Kamala Harris had to play a very unique role being a younger Black woman in a white male dominated town. Let's start there. Okay. And I don't care who doesn't believe it, but race and gender do play. Hillary Clinton had to play, going back to Hillary Clinton, she had to stay above the fray at that time. So she would not be viewed as an angry woman. Now imagine woman and putting Black on top of it. Kamala Harris had to be as vice president, this woman who did not overshadow an older white man who has a legacy in Washington national politics. So she had
and
to
it's
play
a
a
different
role.
generation, right? She's also a
Yes,
different
a very
generation.
different
And I think
generation.
there's a dynamic there.